Okay, can you guys hear me? You hear this all right? So for the injury part of it, L'Jarius Sneed tweaked his ankle a little bit. Trey Smith hurt his pec a bit. I think we're okay here with that part. Listen, my heart goes out to the people in Florida for what they had to put up with here with the hurricane. So, and that also is part of Tampa's situation. I mean, there was a big threat there, and the Bucs had to travel a long way for Todd to get his guys ready to go. When they're driving back and forth is really something. So he's done a heck of a job with this group here. I think the Bucs are very lucky to have him. Special teams, I thought stepped up today. Started with Lamons and the fumble that took place. Matt Wright stepping in, which is a real tribute to Brett Veach and his group. I was proud of the offensive line for the job that they did. They had a certain mindset about them, and they came out and presented that for 4 quarters. Patrick, Kelsey, Marquez, who am I missing? Juju, and then those 2 runners, man. Really 3 runners. They bared down and really did a nice job, which is big. You play this group, and time of possession ends up being a major league thing. You don't want Tom to have that ball too long and for too many snaps. However, our defense, that Spags had a nice plan for them. They're very talented. They were able to get their receivers back, and I'm sure that's just they're going to keep getting better as it goes on. So when they have more time to work with one another. But listen, all in all, when you can get 3 phases working in the right direction, it's normally a good thing for you, and tonight was a good thing. So with that, time's yours.
Coach, obviously, played all 3 phases of the game well. Defensively, you were able to hold it to 3 yards of
Yeah, our guys did. It starts up when you play a good football team. It always starts up front, and so you give tribute to the guys up front. You give tribute to the linebackers and safeties tackling, along with the corners. They're involved with that too. So I thought we tackled well for the most part, and we executed the game plan, which was good. Spags and the coaches put a lot of time into that. The players believed in it, and they executed it. And against Tom, in that crew that they have, you've got to be spot on. So they're going to score some points. They're good, but you got to be spot on against them.
217 total yards against the top 5 defense. What kind of message do you think, especially coming off of weeks the way you played in weeks?
Yeah.
What kind of message are you sending out for the rest of the league?
Yeah, so Herbie, listen, we stunk it up last week. We all knew that. We admitted it to you. We didn't play the way we should play, and not that the Colts aren't a good football team, but you don't do the things that we did and expect to win the football game. And we're still in the battle for it, but you can't do those things. So the guys cleaned it up today, which is important. If this becomes a ongoing issue, that you're not going to win a lot of games. And so it was important that the guys put their foot down and did what they did. My hat goes off to them for that effort.
And you've seen more football than anybody. Have you ever seen Holmes pass to CEH in the end zone where he eludes the rush
No.
and spins around and just kind of shotguns it?
No, that one wasn't in the playbook. I can't remember what the play was. I was so excited about that one, man. I mean, but it wasn't going to him. It wasn't going to the back. Not that way, at least.
Coach, all 3 of your tight ends scored a touchdown today. Kelsey with a 16-yard touchdown, Gray with a 2 run, and Jody. When all 3 of your tight ends are contributing and scoring like this, where does that put your offense at another level?
Well, it's important that those guys have all been around here, and so they know what's expected of them. We kind of had that going for a couple weeks last year, and then Jody got hurt. So, we expect them to play at that level, and that to have your bigs be able to do that, your big receivers do that, and then for Juju and Marquez and Sky to come in and do what they did, they all had big plays. And Kels had that was also a nice catch that he had down the middle. You don't see that very often. the one behind him down, he's a heck of a football player.
Coach, coming off the field, Patrick looked like he had his eye really, the last week behind him. Did you sense that as you went back on?
Yeah, he was excited with the guys in there. We know we played a good football team, so, and we were able to get out of it with a win. So, but he sure played a heck of a football game, and exclude that last one. I shouldn't have even done that one. So, but he had a heck of a football game.
Coach, the win aside, this might be the last time you played with Tom Brady us in the Super Bowl. Your thoughts on his performance tonight?
Yeah, listen, he's a great one, man. First ballot Hall of Famer. He's done everything in this business that can be done, and more than once. So heck, he's been basically doing it my whole career as a head coach. So I think I'm like 3 years ahead of him, but that's a long time. That's an old dog right there. But that son of a gun he is so accurate, it's ridiculous.
Last one by Andy on Patrick's 40-yard fairway spin lob at Clyde. How much does that resemble the original play design, and how much does it more seriously speak to his capacity to create?
Yeah, just the fact that he knew where he was spinning to was good enough for me, and to be able to get it off and then complete it, and for 25 to get his feet in was good too. I mean, there wasn't a lot of room there. So no, he's had a lot of phenomenal plays, and I always remind the coaches, don't take it for granted, man. Those things, and I probably say the same thing to our media here. Just that's special, and so you enjoy every one of those, man. Every one of them. That's you just don't see that very often.
All right, thank you.
All right, good. Thank you.